Hi, everybody. Um, I just saw something great that I just found out that I'm definitely. Anyways, so there's no music on the intro. I haven't built that out yet. But I always want to make sure that I have a cover because starting a video, you look silly sometimes. And so I always like to have that cover and that ending. Um, but I tried to do this morning and it did not go well because I did it a different way and there was no sound. And now I'm doing it, and I don't know if there's sound, so we will see. So I used to go live every morning. It used to kind of just be my routine to go live and to talk to you guys and to just start the day with what is going on. And it really helped me get in the mindset of my day. Well, you guys know, you followed the journey. There's been a lot of stuff. And I moved to Louisiana, and, the world is an interesting place. And I have been watching a lot of different things and reels, and a lot of the reels that I watch are very positive reels. Um, I I don't know. I just watch, fun stuff. I don't know if one of them is very positive, but it's fun. I like watching people just be people and talk about being people. And if you guys are have watched anything that I've done, that's all that I know how to do is be real, be open, and be honest. But I think that one of the things that I am not as honest with all the time is where am I currently? And I was watching somebody today and I realized that where you are currently is a place where other people can relate. And where you are currently is a place where you can help people overcome where you are. As we start overcoming things and as we start recognizing things, that is what makes a coach or a consultant knowledgeable in spaces. There are a lot of people out there who um, have different coaching degrees, and I don't mean university degrees, like certificates, right? We're talking about certificates. There's a lot of people out there that have coaching certificates and these things and those things. And one of the things that you really want to look for is what is that life experience, right? It is good to know what the inside of a book looks like. It is amazing to understand what's going on. But when you're sitting down with somebody who has life experience, if you watched Skyline Circle last week, we have Terry, who is phenomenal, and she talks about travel, and she is a caregiver of her elderly parent, and so she's building a travel space for caregivers, right? When you talk about Lisa, who was on the show, is a financial she just helps so many people with finances, and she had a story. What I realized is I don't share my story with you guys. Um, and that was very relevant the other day when Sarah was using me as an example, but she wouldn't use my request as an example. So I want to let you guys know why I haven't been live. I haven't been live because I don't align with how many things you have to do to go live sometimes. And with the move, it's been very difficult because of finances. So to pay for StreamYard or to pay for, I just heard about another program that seems to be very good as well. But to pay for a program, I really haven't been able to do that. And Sarah, the other day, gifted me with one of the spots on her StreamYard, which for me releases my anxiety because then I didn't have to think, well, do I go live on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube? And the answer to that, guys, if you're stressing out about it and if you don't have alternative options, is YouTube. Always go live to your YouTube. and then share your YouTube because then you can build your following. You can send people to your YouTube. You're building that space. Uh, Now, here's the thing. If you have a huge following on Instagram, go live on Instagram. If you have a huge following on Facebook, but make sure that you're then taking that post and you're sharing it other places. The reason why I say to go live on YouTube is because, hey Sophia, hey Terry, if you go live on YouTube, it doesn't get erased in 30 days, right? When you're live on YouTube, it's not erased. But when you're live on all the other places, it does get erased. So throw it on YouTube and then share it. You can always download it from YouTube and post it, and then it doesn't disappear. There's different options that you have. And I have a mentality of if I can't do it the way that I think it needs to be done, I'm not going to do it. So I didn't go live. Um, and I also couldn't get myself to get up in the morning. Um, so a while ago, we made the commitment to make sure that the Keystone network or the Keystone lobby was at least manned 8 to 12 hours. That means that at 9 a.m. Central Time, I am in the lobby. So I've been able to get up at 8, right? At 8 o'clock gives me an hour and then I can get to work. So with that being said, that commitment of getting up at 8 and then getting in at 9, that's what I've been able to do. And then there was a period of time where I was like, "Oh, I'm struggling and I don't know how to work." And I'm gonna be honest, guys, we're in a co-working space 12 hours a day, and Sarah is amazing. That woman can get her entire task list done and still talk to everybody. You're welcome, Terry. So you've got Sarah who's like task list, task list, task list, task list, and helping people all day. And then you have me who's like focused on the person who comes in and needs help. And at the end of the day, I'm like, I don't know what I did. I don't even know what my task list was. I have no accomplishments. But I can tell you that this person got this done. Like there's 20 people who did an amazing thing today, and there's this and that and this and that. And I had a hand in what each of them did. But my list, not done. So then it became okay, great. I need to work at night when the co-working space is a little bit less empty, but also when I have the ability to my ADHD functions better. I can look at it, I can play music, like there's just this great space when I'm at the nighttime element. And so there's a few schedule adjustments that I'm going to make and some things like that, but I really work with everybody inside of alignment. If you look right now, my marketing is abysmal. My posting isn't getting done. Once again, in my head, I know that there's a tool out there that's the perfect tool that does everything that I want it to do. It will put it on all the platforms, it will tag all the people, and I can have it done in 2.5 seconds. The platform I'm currently using will not tag people. And I don't know if you know this, but inside my industry, tagging people is important. Inside of what I do is important. Inside of getting your post into different spaces, being able to tag your community is huge. So then for me, I get gutted, right? I'm like, oh, I got to do this post and I want to tag these people in it and I really want to show these people off. And so I can't use this platform, which then means that I have to post directly to Facebook. I have to post directly to LinkedIn. I have to da 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 da. I don't like those processes. And then I shut down because there isn't alignment. Well, just so you guys know, I just had an amazing conversation with Forrest, and definitely not going to pronounce his last name, but reach out to me. Forrest is a financial advisor. Him and Lisa are phenomenal financial people. They're, and I wouldn't say advisor. I mean, they just they help with finances in amazing ways. But I just got done helping for well, not helping Forrest. Forrest helps Sarah and I. We love you, Sophia. But I just got done working with Forrest on sales, because Sarah and I both were like, we have a mentality of this is our community and we want to watch them rise. And I personally have a mentality of if your money is in your bank account, keep it there because you need it. We can all argue what ends up happening when there's no money in my bank account. Um, but that's the protector inside of me. That's the making sure that everybody in the community has what they have, right? Um, so inside that conversation with Forrest, a really big revelation, right, is that one, I can help people all day long and we can do what we do as we do it. I just need to draw a line as to that is specifically a paid program. That is specifically for this paid section. Like I can verbalize things to you, but once I have to show and teach you, that then goes to this paid time. And I love that. And I'm looking forward to people holding me accountable to using that verbiage. Um, so I haven't been going live because I haven't had the proper tools to make me feel comfortable to align with me. Now, I love StreamYard. It is phenomenal. But I also did a lot of research on some other programs and some other things. And so when somebody comes to me and they say, I want to go live, Brittany, and I say, okay, great. The best product out there that I have found that I love is StreamYard. However, it costs this much. What does that look like for you? And then they can tell me what that looks like for them. And then I can say, you know what? I haven't quite fully dabbled into this one, but I did just get told about it. I've looked into it. It does have a lot of what StreamYard has. There's a few features that I see that are a little bit better. And it was, I think, Terry, are you still watching? I told you what it was. It was Wave dot video or Wave. I think it was Wave dot video. But so there's options, right? There's financial options inside of what can I do. I love Metricool. If you use the free version of Metricool for posting, it is phenomenal. And you can tag people. Wave dot video. Awesome. Thank you, Terry. So you can tag people inside. So guys, just so you all know, I'm looking at one viewer, but I know so Sarah and or Sophia and Terry are in. So I don't know how they're populating as one, but I know they're both watching. My brain is broken with the math. Okay, anyways, so there's options. There's free options, there's paid options, and the free options, like with Metricool, what I'm going to start doing is with Metricool on the free version, you can post 50 times. So the things that need to tag people, I'm going to make sure I put into Metricool. The things that don't tag people, I'm going to make sure get into my funnel sketchers, which is a phenomenal program, and I cannot beat the price of what I am paying. So those are the differences, right? Those are the spaces where, and then Terry says, yeah, with Wave Video, the prices range from 16 to 48 a month. So phenomenal, right? And that is a big, that's a lot less than StreamYard, but at once again, StreamYard is amazing package and they have a lot of things and I haven't done the comparison. So I just know that I did look at Wave. I went in, I logged in, and it is a great option. So you get to look and you get to pick and you get to find things that work for you on a day-to-day basis and on a financial basis. And you can always go up and you can always go down. You can always elevate and you can always shift. But the big purpose of this is I haven't gone live because I couldn't figure out how to just align with something. And that's what I help my clients do. I don't talk about this enough. The reason why I'm an accountability and tech specialist is because if you do not align with your business, you will sit inside of that bottle. You will be that tornado that's moving, 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 thinking, 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 and you're not going to move forward because you're not asking the right questions. You're not talking to the right people. You're not saying the things, and I listen for those things. I listen for those catches. I listen for those stalls. That is how I help my clients. And that is what I do because I, as a business owner, understand what that struggle looks like. So I'm at 15 minutes. Sarah's going to yell at me. I'm supposed to keep my lives 5. But I was so excited we got this figured out, and I clearly know the sound works. If you were here this morning or I got to clean it. So I tried this morning and I did it a different way. I deleted it from YouTube and or not from YouTube. I deleted it from Facebook and LinkedIn and forgot to get to YouTube. And I had 2 people reach out to me about this silent video I did this morning. So I think I'm just gonna leave it on YouTube and just have fun with it. But I really wanted to get in here. I wanted to test out this system. And here's the thing, the reason why I messed up this morning was because for me to go live, another big thing that I really wanted to do is I wanted to use my Go Brunch space as my background. My Go Brunch space is an amazing, cute little office. If you look, this is super cute. And Sarah and I are working super hard to make sure that the Keystone Network is an office building that builds and is a phenomenal space. But honestly, if people don't see it in action, they're not going to get it. So use your offices, be a part of who you are, show yourself. This is where I meet my clients. This is the cozy space where you have a little bit of a welcome. It's not a dark Zoom room. It's just who are you. So I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Sophia, for watching. And I am going to close this video out and hopefully, fingers crossed, in the new year, I should be live every morning. I don't know what time yet, but that is a commitment that I'm going to make. And hopefully, I don't know, but I'm going to see if Terry and Sophia will join me in our co working space after this, and we'll have some chats because I needed to ask them both something, anyways. But thank you guys so much, and I am here. So have a good day. And now to remember all the things that I used to do. Thanks, guys.